Thank you so much for stopping by, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon, and prepare yourself, because here comes the pain. That's right, it is part 2. It is the conclusion to the December update, Gem to Max, and it all comes down to the walls, right? 125 level 15 walls were released at once. They brought the pain, and indeed, although many found that there was not enough content in this update, Town Hall 14 players who wish to farm walls are going to be kept busy for days, weeks, and possibly months. Unfortunately for Galadon, that is not a possibility, as it is time to make sure that we finish every single wall and have that fully maxed out Town Hall 14 base. And yes, we are still burning through the runes, and that was the good news. We had over a dozen runes of gold and elixir combined, but unfortunately it is going to be far from what is needed to get the job done. And you all know what that means. That is right, it's going to be straight cash, straight gems for walls, and it's possibly the worst thing you could do in Clash of Clans. I discourage all of the rest of you from ever attempting this, but let's also remember that at the end of today's video, we will donate a matching amount to the total amount spent gemming this update to charities, okay? And I will show you that in just a couple of minutes. So we're trying to do something good here. We also had some significant help from some dedicated Gala fam viewers. And yes, while this might be a perfect spot to talk about use code Galadon because it does help fund the channel, and I appreciate those that do it, I also wanted to specifically shout out 4 amazing donors to the live streams. So a special shout out to Legend, Winston, Tom B, and Annie H for their recent donations to the live streams that definitely helped make things a little bit less painful when it came to gemming to max this update. And of course, then we had the charity donations as well, and that is something that you can all help out whenever you use code Galadon. But let's get through it. We are going to start purchasing some insane gems. Here we are, and this is the point where I ran out of runes and any other resources. 38 walls remained. Now, you may ask yourself, 38 walls, Galadon, how much does it cost to gem one wall with straight resources? Well, I thought I would show you that in just a second, as soon as we go into the gold pass and sell everything to pick up as many gems as we possibly can. So we've got a lot of gems. I did not, of course, sell all of the magic items that I have. While we could have done that, it only would have been maybe a couple thousand extra gems. And you're going to see in just a second that that really would not have made much of a scratch in the difference. Because if you want to straight out gem a level 15 wall and you don't have resources, it's going to cost you 1,827 gems, or just over $13 per wall if you are buying packages of gems 14,000 at a time. So yes, $13 per wall is not pleasant, but we are going to bite the bullet and we are going to get it done thanks to the old American Express card. So we will see what happens here. The Amex gets whipped out, and we are going to actually buy so many gems and spend so much money in Clash of Clans in such a short period of time that not only is the game going to question us, it wants me to confirm that I really mean to buy more gems. But then once we've bought that second package, as we go to buy the third package, now my credit card is going to question us and make sure that we actually are the rightful owners. So I had to go in and re-enter all of my credit card information into the game. Once we got that done, we logged back in and we had successfully picked up another $100 pack, bringing us up to just over 42,000 gems. So here we go. Viewer discretion advised. If you have small children, please remove them from the room right now. If you cannot take this, I suggest that you look away for a few seconds, because we are about to burn through all of those gems and more trying to get these walls done. So it's crazy. We have gone and fast forwarded this because even for me, my stomach started to get a little bit upset as this was happening. But hey, we also remembered that there was a big charity donation coming at the end as well. So we're trying to do some good here. And I know that you guys enjoy this for the most part. It's funny, there's always a few people in the comments that hate it, that they really dislike the fact that I do this. But let's remember that it's become a Galadon gaming tradition, and 14 more walls, it'll all be over, so don't worry. The unfortunate part was, yeah, we had to go in and spend another $200 on gems, because I was about 28,000 gems short, or less than that, but we had to have enough gems to get the job done. Here we go, okay? And yes, so gemming to max, again, I'm doing this so you don't have to. Think about it that way. You know that somebody's gone out there and done this, And yes, now you can just go out and farm like a good clasher should. Instead, here we go with the final wall. And there it is. We have done it. We have completed every single wall. Wait a minute. There's one more wall hiding somewhere. I couldn't see it, so we had to go track down this one last wall. It turns out it was hiding way up here in the corner by the town hall. And remember, all you have to do is click on the upgrade and it will zoom in on where it is. So I'm like, where is this stinking wall? There it is. The last rogue level 14 wall is going to get done. RIP to another 1,827 gems, but there it is. We are fully maxed out. The update is complete. Troops, spells, heroes, siege machines, walls, defenses, pumps, mines, collectors. Oh man, please no more updates for a while, right? Okay, at least not for a couple of months. Now we'll see what happens in 2022. I am expecting a big update to come and change the game forever for the better. In the meantime, what else has changed the game forever? Perhaps Super Dragons. And okay, technically, no, I know it's not going to change the game forever, because if they are going to annihilate as well as they seem to right now, then there's going to be a nerf. But what I did in yesterday's episode was I tried just a straight spam Super Dragon attack in Legend League, right? You guys saw that. It was an epic 3-star. It was a lot of fun. This time, I rolled in with Queen Charge spam Super Dragon. I used the King to funnel the opposite side and take out an air defense and hopefully that multi-target Inferno. I used the Archer Queen to roll in and take out the Town Hall, and this also kind of creates a funnel from the 9 o'clock side where the Super Dragons could roll in. And of course, with 5 healers, I only had enough troop space for 5 Super Dragons. They are 40 housing space apiece, but guess what? They are still crazy, crazy strong. We switched the Blimp over to a Stone Slammer, roll them in with a little bit of a funnel, and yes, you guessed it, they are going to annihilate the remainder of this base. Now, yes, there was some Queen Charge, Queen Walk skill involved here in keeping her alive, using the spells in the right placement and the right timing. That hopefully is something that you've done, because Queen Charges are very common right now at Town Hall 14. You've seen it with Hydra, you've seen it with Hybrid, you've seen it even with Lalo and P.E.K.K.A. Smashes. So yes, why not try it with Super Dragons? The problem is, we have to go back to the old saying, if Galadon can 3, the strat's OP. I should not be able to 3-star this easily in Legend League, especially because I can't choose the bases I'm going after with spam dragons, spam Super Dragons. So it makes me suspicious that, well, the game has become a little bit too easy to 3-star again, because if I can do this, then imagine what a pro could do with a higher skill set, right? With more experience and maybe slightly tweaking the spells or the accessory troops and bringing in just a group of 5, 6, or even 7 Super Dragons. I anticipate much destruction, and it may be too early to call, but I'm thinking Super Dragon nerf is going to happen within the next 3 months or so. Now, it could be a balancing. I don't know. I have no information yet, but I'm just going to throw that out there that they feel too strong for right now. Now, also, I promised charity donations, and I wanted to say that a couple of my favorite charities are, of course, number 1, the Wounded Warrior Project. We try to do a lot for veterans that have PTSD or who are wounded in combat, wounded protecting the rest of us. So, Wounded Warrior Project, we sent half of today's total spend. That's right, we spent $640 in this episode. So $320 goes to the Wounded Warrior Project, $320 to Rachel's Women's Center that helps homeless and disadvantaged women and children. Please check out their websites at woundedwarriorproject.org and ccdsd.org. Thank you, Galafam, for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You are the true hashtag Galafam. I love thinking about it, appreciate every single one of you every single day. So get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, be kind to the people, animals, and planet. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, I have no criticism of this episode. Good job.